The giant meatball is out of control! Uncle Tino's spaghetti roller coaster just became the wildest ride in the entire giant kitchen. If this everything could have exploded into a cheesy disaster.
Uncle Tino may be tiny, but his ideas are huge. Inside this magical giant kitchen, he turns ordinary cooking into gigantic adventure. Today, Tino wants to build the world's coasters. But there's one tiny problem. Spaghetti is floppy, slippery, and very breakable. If the noodle track collapses, the giant meatball could destroy the whole kitchen. Uncle Tino needs the strongest spaghetti ever made. But there's one tiny problem. Spaghetti is floppy, slippery, and very breakable. If the noodle track collapses, the giant meatball could destroy the whole kitchen. Uncle Tino needs the strongest spaghetti ever made. Perfect noodle track! This is our stop! But there's one tiny problem. Spaghetti is floppy, slippery, thin, stunned, and very breakable. Uncle Tino needs the strongest spaghetti ever made.
So Uncle Tino begins cooking super spaghetti! Extra thick, extra stretchy, extra chewy. Whoa, flour explosion! He mixes mountains of flour, giant eggs, and gallons of olive oil.
It's so heavy, help!
Super spaghetti dough becomes so heavy.
Whoa! Whoa!
Uncle Tino almost gets buried alive inside it.
Not today, dough!
Extra thick! Extra stretchy! Ha ha! Look at this monster dough. Now we're cooking super spaghetti!
Oh no! The first spaghetti test fails completely! The noodle snaps like a rubber band and sends Uncle Tino flying into the cheese pile! This roller coaster may be impossible after all! Almonds! This is not how you build a roller coaster! Whoa, this cheese landing gave me the best idea ever! We'll use super stretchy mega noodles to track. It won't snap this time, it'll bounce and twist like a roller coaster. The cheese pile of doom will be the final splashdown! But then, Uncle Tino gets a brilliant idea! Ice water! Crazy Tino won't guys, the lady's strongest high-speed deep ball baby! Yes! Stronger, stretchier, and super slippery! These noodles are perfect for high-speed meatball racing! Look at that shine! Stronger, stretchier, and slippery enough for high-speed meatball racing! The real experiment can finally begin!
Using crunchy breadsticks and giant celery towers, Uncle Tino starts building his crazy noodle coaster. Higher, faster, steeper! Soon the spaghetti track twists across the kitchen like a giant golden snake! Look at this beast! The supports are solid with my giant celery towers and breadsticks. Now watch the spaghetti track come alive. Loops, drops, pure noodle chaos. It's gonna be higher, faster than any coaster ever. Yes! The supports are locked in with giant celery towers and breadsticks. The spaghetti track is twisting like a goal. It's faster and steeper. This crazy coaster is ready to ride. But disaster strikes again! The giant loop is too heavy! The spaghetti begins bending under its own weight. One wrong move and the entire roller coaster could collapse before the race even starts! Uncle Tino fights to save the massive loop, but the spaghetti is stretching dangerously! The giant loop is collapsing under its own weight! Uncle Tino is fighting with everything he's got to save the roller coaster before the race even begins! Quick thinking saves the day! Uncle Tino uses melted cheese as super sticky spaghetti glue! Gooey mozzarella stretches between the supports and locks the giant noodle track together! The coaster survives! Quick thinking saves the day! Uncle Tino uses melted cheese as super sticky spaghetti glue! Gooey mozzarella stretches between the supports and locks the all stable and ready for the big ride! Quick thinking saves the day! Uncle Tino uses melted cheese as super sticky spaghetti glue! Gooey mozzarella stretches between the supports and locks the giant noodle track together! Who wants to race the spaghetti coaster? Now it's time for the main event, the giant meatball, bigger than Uncle Tino himself. He rolls fresh meat, spices, garlic, and Parmesan into one enormous rolling monster of deliciousness.
Come on!
Bigger than Uncle Tino himself, this Parmesan-crusted beast is ready to conquer the kitchen.
The mini test run starts perfectly until... giant flat sorry, we sent the tiny meatballs. It's something. Mamma mia! The kitchen itself is dangerous! Uncle Tino, it's just a little flour. We can fix this! This is it. No more practice runs. No more second chances. Uncle Tino slowly lifts the giant meatball to the top of the spaghetti tower. The whole kitchen shakes under the enormous weight.
3, 2, 1, release! The giant meatball blasts down the spaghetti track at lightning speed. It rockets through giant loops, shakes the breadstick towers, and nearly flies off the edge 2 times. Uncle Tino can barely keep up! The giant meatball blasts down the spaghetti track at lightning speed. It rockets through giant loops, shakes the breadstick towers, and nearly flies off the edge again! Hold on! The giant meatball blasts down the spaghetti track at lightning speed! It rockets through giant loops. Almost got it faster! Uncle Tino can barely keep up as the chaos continues!
He did it! The giant meatball soars through the air and lands directly inside the giant tomato sauce pool. Boom! Sauce explodes everywhere like a delicious volcano. The entire kitchen erupts into celebration. I did it! The giant meatball is a perfected tinkohet. Look at this delicious chaos. We're gonna make the best spaghetti in the world. Meatball sound! The jazz feel blended. The hard meat processes excited with us. This is the broken at the candy. The biggest balls is so net in heaven.
After the craziest cooking experiment ever, Uncle Tino finally shares his giant spaghetti feast with all his hungry little friends. But while everyone eats, Uncle Tino secretly starts drawing. Uncle Tino's eyes light up as he secretly sketches his wildest idea yet. While his friends enjoy the feast, he giant lasagna water park with slides, pools, and endless cheesy fun for everyone. Uncle Tino's eyes light up as he secretly sketches his wildest idea yet. While his friends enjoy the feast, he dreams even bigger. This is gonna be huge.